What's up everybody, it's your boy Braappatrol, back at it again with another video. As you can see, we're in the car. It's a car vlog, so to speak. The Howler is finally over, and man, that was a blast. Every year I say I have the most fun, but this year was definitely the best I've ever done in the race, and it was definitely the most fun for me. Usually, you know, I get a flat tire, or the battery comes disconnected, or just something stupid happens to the car, and it usually ends my race way too early. But this year was something different. This year I made it 80 laps until the car overheated and eventually seized up. So that was something that was out of my control, so to speak. I mean, yeah, I could have shut the car off and come in and pit, but I figured, I knew the car was going to blow up eventually, so I wanted to go as far as I could with the car, and it made it 80 laps, and I couldn't be happier. The tires were still had air in them, even after all the races were done, which is crazy in my mind. Usually that's like the weakest spot. That's the first thing to go usually. So that was pretty cool to see. This is also the first year that I've been able to like pull. Obviously I left the car at the track. I didn't have a way to of loading it onto the trailer. This is the first year that I've been able to pull the battery and pull all the chains off of it and everything, just to kind of, you know, be more prepared for next year, and that's just awesome in my mind. It was such a success. I couldn't be happier. Once again, I'd like to thank my sponsors, LL Potwin Services in White River Junction, Vermont, and 5 Seasons Home Care Maintenance in White River Junction, Vermont. Without either of them, there's no way it would have been possible. I would have been scrambling, and I would have been screwed, quite frankly. So I can't thank those guys enough for everything they did to help out. So as I'm sure some of you guys know, the Howler was kind of my big event. Like that was the big thing happening at the time. And now that that's done, it's over, there's a lot of stress, you know, that's been relieved. I don't have to worry about, you know, is the car going to pass tech, is it ready, what could go wrong, that sort of thing, which really isn't a big worry to most people. But you know, it was the big event. It's the only race I run in the year, so I want to make sure that it goes without a hitch. And this year, man, going through tech was so easy. I didn't have to work on my car at all the day of the race, or even the day before, which is rare, because usually we've always kind of done it last minute, and it's been hectic. This year was the first year that it was super organized. Everything went to plan, so to speak, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. Yeah, I didn't win, I didn't finish the race, so to speak, but I made it 80 laps, and that is just incredible for me. You know, previous years I've only made it like 20 laps, not even. It's always just something stupid that goes wrong with the cars. And yeah, this is the first year I ran a manual transmission. This is also the first year that I had brakes. So I think, I honestly believe that having a manual transmission and having good working brakes helped me last as long as I did, so to speak, for the 80 laps. I believe the race was a total of 150, so I made it just past the halfway mark. I'm not sure how many cars made it after me, or made it better, you know, longer than I did. I'm sure there were several, but I know the majority, it seemed like, were all dead within the first 30 laps. I know we had like 4 cautions or 3 cautions, or red flags, so to speak, in the time that I was racing in that 80 laps, and that was the majority of the cars falling out. They were just either too badly wrecked, or they just died on the track. So yeah, I would like to know. I didn't ever find out who actually won, but congratulations to the winner. That's an awesome achievement. It doesn't seem like much to most people, but to come out on top of 150 cars, that's pretty cool, if you ask me. So now that the Howler weekend is officially over, I can finally relax and just take a break a little bit. I'm not going to take a break from YouTube, of course, but just kind of focus on YouTube a little bit more, a little bit on more on riding, and just kind of what I want to do with the channel, approaching the winter months. You you will see a lot more car vlogs, but I want to keep it genuinely interesting. I don't want to just sit here in the car and talk to you guys. I realize that's boring for you guys, and it's, you know, it's whatever for me. I mean, it keeps me busy while I'm driving, which I love to do. But from a viewer standpoint, I can understand that it's not that entertaining. So I am going to be figuring out what exactly I want to do in the winter months. Obviously, I can't ride the bikes during the winter. I can try, and I'm going to try to ride the Grom as much as possible in the winter. I think that would be a blast. But in all reality, I don't see it happening all that much. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. So finally have some Grom mods that are slowly making their way in. I officially have installed the fender eliminator kit, so no longer have the ugly blinkers and fenders. So I guess that's maybe 2 mods, the rear blinkers. And then I have the lights themselves for the front blinkers. I just haven't installed them yet. And I also need to install the relay, or whatever you want to call it, so it actually blinks, because right now they just stay on, which is a common problem for the Groms, for people without the relay flasher thing. Yeah, so that's on its way. I ordered that. Hopefully it'll be here relatively soon. I ordered a phone charger / mount for the Grom as well. It's the same one I have on the R3. That should be on its way. My mic from Mini Moto Works, it's called the Hell mic. That should be on its way. So it's looking up. It's looking to be pretty good. I'm pretty excited for the future. We've got a lot of great things that are finally coming in, and it should be a good time. So in the meantime, guys, just bear with me. I'm trying to produce decent content, but once everything kind of comes in and settles down, so to speak, it'll be worth it, guys. Just stick around till the end, and it'll be a good time. Hopefully I can entertain you guys and you enjoy watching the videos. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, guys. So just kind of bear with me, bear with the channel. It can only get better from here, honestly. I do have some pretty cool things coming up, so that's always a plus. I definitely want to try riding the Grom in snow and then on like paved roads. I want to try that. Also, Grom tires are fairly cheap, so I kind of want to get a pair and like stud them and see if I can ride them on like a lake or something. I feel like that would be pretty cool too. Yeah, it's just something to think about though. It'd be kind of fun. But alright, guys, that's all I got for you today. As always, if you liked the video, feel free to give me a huge thumbs up. Please subscribe for more awesome content and share the video with a friend. Until next time, guys, peace out.